Why, hello, this is Victor, aka Mozart II. We're going to go ahead and play Tiny Tinas Wonderland. And if you're wondering right now what's going on, as far as like why my lips are moving but it's not matching up to my audio, it's because I was a little special and I didn't record my microphone audio. So we're going to go ahead and continue. And I'm going to continue doing the whole voiceover. So you may see me kind of flapping my arms, talking about stuff. And the good thing is I actually knew what I was talking about. So if you're new to the channel and you're like, what's going on? Why are you not playing Fortnite? I do play Fortnite. Right now, I'm going through other games that I actually own. And so if you're new to the channel and you want to subscribe, we have the subscribe button at the lower right-hand corner. It is always going to be at the lower right-hand corner. It's going to be embedded in every video that I have. Of course, if you have... and of course, if you try to subscribe, we have the notification bell. The notification bell will let you know anytime I have a live or if I have any new videos that are being posted. I try to do everything at least once a day, except for Sunday. Now, and of course, this particular video is going to be a little bit late because I had to do a voiceover of it. Now, just a little bit of news. I just want to go ahead and tell everybody that that I'm actually going off of Game Pass right now. And what I mean by that is normally I have access to a lot of games. Not to say that I don't have a lot of games. I have a bunch of games right now. And I just like numbers out there. I have over 500 games in Steam. I have over 500 games in PlayStation. I think I'm hitting over 150 on the Xbox and so on and so on. So there's going to be some new things that are going to be coming to the channel. I did have to pull off of Game Pass for just maybe about 4 to 6 months. I got 2 pieces or 3 pieces of hardware that is going to be something that's going to be new for the channel. And that's one of the reasons why I have to pull away from the Xbox Game Pass for just a moment. So that I do lose access to specific games that I have as far as series go. But if there's a specific game that you want me to go through, let me know. You know, right now I'm just going over my gear. And if you're new to this particular game, it plays like any Borderlands game. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, on the bottom, on the top left-hand corner of every device that you see that I'm scrolling through, it does have a number, and that is the equipment item number. And you're going to try to get everything as high as possible. In this game, there's a little bit of wonkiness, and what I mean by that is, so just for what you just saw there, those were banners. Those banners are actually consumables, so you want to go ahead and get rid of any of those banners or any of those skins that come up in your inventory. But back to the item level, you want to try to see if you can get the highest item level as possible. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to see if one of those things is better than what I have in my inventory. And of course, you could see that my inventory is almost full. So we'll probably end up hitting a vending machine shortly. But back to the channel, I do have a couple pieces of new hardware that I have to set up within the next couple days. And with that being said, you know, that's going to take time, but I'm still going to be releasing videos. I'm still going to have lives. I didn't have a live last night because I ran out of time. I'm doing a couple projects so that I can be able to afford these extra pieces of hardware. So that is something I want to go ahead and put out there. But yeah. This is something that we're working towards, and like I said, the 3 pieces of new hardware is, well, I got one laptop. It's going to be a streaming PC. I got my hands on a handheld. I don't want to put too much more information because I want to make that a video. And then I got my hands on a VR system. Yes, I do have a PlayStation VR. But there's some limitations on movement, and I wanted to go through and kind of like test it out to see how well it's going to be for myself. And I did test it out, and I really like it. So my brother-in-law gave me a VR headset. He didn't know what what was for if he could use it. But it's an older headset. It was made in 2016. It's the HTC Vive. So I can use it with my Steam account. I did get a particular game that I want to go ahead and make a video series as well. We will see if that will become alive or something. Right now, in the process of doing all these other things that I'm doing, I still have to organize my office. And once I get the office set up, I'll be able to set up a play area where I can move around freely. Because the VR headset system has me set up 2 sensors. Those 2 sensors will need to be set up in the room. They also require power. So it's just like a bunch of logistics that I have to think about with when it comes to setting it up. Not to mention, it does have a some type of processor. And okay, so you see, this is what I was talking about. We're getting back into the game, and we are pretty much running out of inventory room or inventory space. You can upgrade this. I haven't done it yet, but what I try to do is I try to sell any of the low level items. Now, what we want to be careful, you're going to see that there's going to be a check mark. That check mark means that I have it equipped. And usually in a Borderlands game, it doesn't come up in the inventory like this. Of course, you probably can catch me off my guard. I'll probably do a Borderlands 1 and 2 video just to kind of confirm. But you can see that there's a check mark next to that gun, which is going to be on our bottom right hand corner. That is because it's actually equipped. So you want to be careful when you try to sell things at a vending machine. You can buy them back. You'll probably end up having to pay like double whatever they gave you. But just keep in mind when you're trying to sell and make those, make room. Right now, since we're in the beginning of the game, I'm not really losing too much. If there's a particular storage space that we have set up for ourselves, then we can set that up along the way. Like I think Borderlands 2 had a locker where you can share things in between, like your characters and stuff like that. So just keep in mind. And then of course you also want to try to keep at least like a backup gun of some sort. I try to keep at least 2 or 3, and then if I don't like a weapon or something, then I'll sell that too. But that's one of the things that I like to do in this particular game. I'll sit here and kind of see what I'm going to be using, if I'm going to use it, if it's going to be something that's going to be pertaining to my character. Depending on which character you chose at the beginning, then you would use that particular piece of hardware. So let's go ahead and we're taking a look at the items of the day. Items of the day will change. You see the time at the bottom, and all these vending machines have certain things that you can kind of look, and it's only like there for a couple of hours, and then once the time frame runs out, you get a new item. Sometimes these items are good, sometimes they're crap. I mean, that's just the way the game plays. So just keep in mind when you're at a vending machine, that usually means that you have to be very cautious on what you get, or that might also be the only time that you're going to be able to sell stuff.
They put me in here for being possessive, but the joke's on them. I'm going to get to the sword first. Then the Dragon Lord's going to make me his right-hand lady.
Hey, she's just trying to make us learn exposition. Shoot her in the face a lot.
Well, I hope the had a little more drama to that one.
That's not gonna work on me, you cutie dummy. I told you I was possessive. That body sucked anyway. I'll go get a better one.
Did you hear what she said about me? Not that bad. Nice try. But she can't retcon turning me into the villain in all her campaign. No, wait. There was that one other guy. The sorcerer, job-stealing hack. Handsome, though. A handsome hack.
Get it? Handsome Jack. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's part of Borderlands 2. But yeah, so that is the news that I have for today. As far as everything is going, you know, if there is a particular series, like I think the only one that I really, or list of 3 games that I don't have that are on the channel and I haven't touched in a while, which is High on Life, Power Wash Simulator, and then I thought I had Tunic, but I don't, so I'm gonna have to look into buying that. It does seem like it's on sale right now, at least up until today. Although I really can't buy anything new at the moment, at least for a little bit of time. I think it's about 4 to 6 months. And it's just because I've spent so much money. Now I'm in a house, and you know, I'm gonna have limitations on what I can do. I should have been in the Starfield. You know, I should have loaded Starfield and started that. I really do like Bethesda games. Bethesda games are awesome. You know, I played Fallout. I played Skyrim. There's what is the other one? Didn't they do? They did another one. Hey, look, a piece of dice, or a die. And it looks like anytime you pick up a die, a piece of dice or a die. I don't know. I'm confusing myself. Anytime you pick up one of those, it does spawn loot, and then of course after a while, you know, your loot bags get pretty big. But that's what I was trying to kind of explain. Anytime you pick up something, you want to make sure that you have the best item level. So that's one. 2, anytime you get near a vending machine, you want to make sure that you sell things. Why? Because the vending machine is there to let you know that you're going to be in a new area. And when you get into a new area, you're either going to beat a boss, or you're going to end up getting a couple pieces of dice that you're going to end up getting throughout the level, and that's going to give you more loot. And usually the loot that you get along the way is much more powerful than you actually had in your inventory. So just keep those things in mind, that when you're going through the game, that you want to try to keep everything kind of at the highest level. Sometimes you can compare. I'll have to take a look to see how I can do that. Right now, all I'm doing is going back in my inventory to see which one will actually fit. There are 2 particular guns that I've already equipped, but you know, it's always a good thing to kind of equip something and then find out if it's going to work for you. Otherwise, you'll have to, like, what do you call it? You'll just have to figure out if it's going to work for you. I mean, if you're into like sniping rifles, you can definitely do sniper rifles and stuff like that. I chose to kind of stick with the machine gun aspect, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now.
Are you really so eager for destruction? I hope you made your peace.
But yeah, so if there's a particular game that I have not posted in a while, what I want you to go ahead and do is go ahead and put a comment in the comment section. Let me know which particular game that you want me to go ahead and go through. If there's a particular game that I haven't touched in a while, I can definitely go through that. If it's a new particular game that's out, I can definitely try it out. If there's a demo, I'll pick it up. If I don't have it, I'll do that too. You know, I'm not opposed to playing new types of games, different types of games. It seems like I stick to a lot of the shooting things, and sometimes it's RPGs. There is a new RPG that I want to introduce into the channel, but like with anything that I've had in the channel, a lot of the games I have to finish.
Back for another round.
I guess she did get a a new body, I guess. Not a very powerful one, but... I'm trying to figure out the controls, guys. Every once in a while, I'll forget how to use certain things. And there we go. We got some more loot.
She's ruining my favorite part of killing things, which is that they shut up and stay dead.
Inside the mausoleum, a chest catches your eye. Ooh.
And I'm just going around making sure I didn't forget anything. You never know when you can, you know, pick up some stuff and then probably sell it later. But yeah, so the laptop, I anticipate that the laptop is only going to take me about a day. All the profiles that I have in OBS should be able to get transferred to the new computer. The computer is about 5 or 6 years old, so it will be able to do what I need it to do. You know, it's not going to be a gaming PC, but it's going to be a streaming PC slash, you know, record all my videos and possibly do the video editing.
Let's call it morally gray.
Grave robbing, huh? I knew you weren't completely boring. I'm still gonna beat you to the sword. Let's go get to know each other. Somewhere nice and quiet. Like your grave!
That is creepy. But anyways, so yeah, I'll have to get that set up, then do some testing to see if it's gonna let me do what I need to for it to do. I don't anticipate I'm gonna be having any issues. You know, it's one of those things where I took an initiative to try to do that because there's a lot of games that I have on my PC that I want to introduce to the channel. One being Final Fantasy VII Remake, especially since Reunion has been announced. So let's go ahead and take a look at our loot here. There is so much loot to even look at, but one of the things that I'm looking at is like the plus stats at the bottom. So you want to pay attention to like the damage, the critical damage, and then whatever percentage that it gives you. Sometimes in this game it's kind of backwards. So that's why you got to read some of the stuff, because there are minus stats that end up get attached to you when you equip that specific item. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going through to see which one is going to fit my needs. If I find something that works for me, I'll equip it. But if it's only like a 1 or 2 stat that is an increase, it's not really going to help me. But I always try to keep the item levels a little bit higher. And what I mean by that, this game, the way it works is you have to equip it to see how well it works. What is this? Oh, okay. So it's just a symbol on the wall. I thought it was like a breakable wall. I just wasted that. Great. But yeah, so alright, save point, we're good. Alright. So yeah, I had to go over this video, and when I found out that I forgot the audio, or at least to put on the microphone while I was recording, I was kind of mad. And it was late at night when I figured it out. I was like, great, now I gotta go back and redo the audio. Learning how to make content, and then it gets better. So this game does automatically save. There is no manual save option. It saves at certain points, which is good. Don't get me wrong. But you know how I do like the Marvel Alliance videos? The Marvel Alliance videos, I will save at specific points so I can go ahead and skip certain movies and stuff like that. Well, in this game, what ends up happening is once it auto-saves, it saves at that particular point. It doesn't save at any other point. So if you're going to be playing this game, make sure that if you're going to be doing any videos, I would say, make sure that you're doing everything correctly, because you can't go back. Unless you want to start the whole thing all over again, because I think I've been playing this for a little bit over 2 or 3 hours so far. So yeah, I wanted to. Hey, look, a crab. I wanted to go back and play it again because I figured I could make the video a little bit faster, but I wasn't able to load up a previous save. As a matter of fact, there was no manual save, and I was like, great. I don't think there is a possibility to do a manual save on the PC. I think there is a way to delete a save or something on the PC, but then that's getting too technical, and of course I don't want to be responsible for like somebody losing their save, so I'm not going to go through that. But there is a way to remove a certain save at a certain point, so that is cool. Now, if you like this game and you're really into the game because you like, you know, kind of the gameplay and stuff like that, Humble Bundle has a subscription service. They have a subscription service called Humble Bundle Choice, and you can get this game for $12. It's like $11.99. You don't have to, mind you, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just letting you know how you can get the game a little bit cheaper versus having to, you know, pay for this game. Like, I think at Steam right now, the base game is like $60 or something. It may be on sale for less. Anytime the Borderlands games come out, they usually come out on sale. But with that being said, you know, you pay $12. You don't have to subscribe to the next month. You can go ahead and cancel after that. Once you've pretty much paid for it, you get the chaotic edition of this game. So you get all the DLCs for $12, plus you get some other games along with it. That is cool. That Humble Bundle Choice has that ability to get specific games. I think that's how I was able to get Deathloop. I think I only paid $12 that month, and I got Deathloop, and I think the previous month I got another AAA game. Now, I'm not going to say that I can put 100% faith behind Humble Bundle Choice, because you don't really get a choice, just like you know, Xbox Game Pass. You don't get a real good choice of which particular games they're going to be able to offer you. But it's one of those things where, like I said, you can subscribe for this 1 month, get it for $12, and you get a couple other games along with it. So that gives you the capability. Now, Humble Bundle does have other stuff, other bundles that they offer. You know, whatever particular amount of money that you put, they have a requirement on how much money you can give, and they give you a certain amount of games. You know, it's always good to look at that if you're on a budget. And plus, whatever money that you give over that specific amount that they're asking for, they give it to charities. So it's pretty cool. Alright. Guessing we're supposed to go over here. Oh, people shooting at us. Badass skeleton. And I did that by accident, and Butt Stallion took care of everybody. Like, I just wasted it. Dang. I'm so smart. But yeah, so again, I'm not sponsored by them. It's just one of those things I picked up on, and I think since, you know, anybody who's following me or anybody who's actually looking at these videos, it is always a good thing to go ahead and take a look at those sales and stuff that go on. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start associating myself with other like game platforms and stuff like that, like Steam or Steam sales that are there, or at least check out specific sales for certain games. I think Square Enix was having a sale because they announced the reunion for Final Fantasy VII, and when they did that, they kicked off a whole sale, and I think the sale is going to end today or something, which is 9/21.
The Fate Maker's Creed! Allow to gain entrance to the relic repository below the ruins.
I'm going to try to see if I can get this video out today, which is 9/21. It'll be in the afternoon video. Normally I don't do afternoon videos unless I have a surplus of videos or video content. But since I didn't do a video today, I'm going to go ahead and put this video out today. That way there's at least one video per day like I'm trying to hit. I'm still in the thinking process of having my... Oh, another dice. But I'm going to have a thinking process of whether I'm going to go stream today as well, this afternoon. It depends on how much work I have today. There are some things I have to take care of, so I just have to keep that in mind. I had stepped in last night just for like 2 games to get some shorts for Fortnite. I haven't posted anything yet. I still have to pick music and stuff like that. Alright, what else is next? Oh, that's right. We have to go over here. But yeah, so I want to keep an insight of that. I may end up start to do the daily, store stuff. I think that was doing a pretty good hit on things that were going on, like the Fortnite store stuff. But sometimes I think it can be a little bit overpowering unless there's something that's like really, really good. And what I mean by overpowering is like, for me to do it every night and only be like a 5-minute video or something, it doesn't look like it's gonna be like that long of a video, but to take the time to go ahead and edit and stuff like that, it does take that amount of time. Look, another dice. Oh, yeah. You know what? I just noticed I left all the loot, didn't I? Yep. Oh well. Going with the crab. Now mind you, remember, at the beginning of this video I told you that this is a voiceover. I recorded the game audio, so there's a lot of things that I'm seeing for the first time, and I'm like, oh, okay. Crazy. I don't like how sometimes the game kind of like glitches out and these crabs go through the wall, through the floor. Oh, I thought I had to break him. What the heck? I guess he did die? I don't know. Interesting. But yeah, so I have a couple more days on the Game Pass, and I'm gonna try to see if I can do High on Life. I don't know if it's gonna be a possibility. I was looking on howlongtobeat.com, how long it would take me to beat the game. Now, if I take a whole day on doing it, because it's only about 6 to 7 hours, I think the rough time, max time, is about 10 hours. Now, I've been playing the game for about 2.5 so far. Now, for me, I know I've been messing around in the game where I've been doing dumb stuff where I don't know where I'm going or stuff like that. So it might take me a little bit more time. But if I can get it done, I will try to get it done, and then I'll complete that series. Now, the only thing that's going to be a little bit different, though, on that game is if I do a bunch of time on it, I'm going to cut it into like 30-minute videos and then release them on a specific day of the week. I'm hopefully I could do that. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but I'll try. There's like ones that I'm not going to be able to touch, like the Power Wash Simulator. I can probably wait on Tunic. Tunic is usually about $23 on sale, and it doesn't really matter which platform. It could be on a PlayStation 4, it can be on the Switch, it could be on Steam. And you know, I honestly, I don't disagree with paying full price either. I probably could pay full price, but I still need to take some time to kind of reload the finances after spending all this money that I just spent. So, like I said, I'm going to be working on getting those profiles kind of switched over, and it shouldn't take too long. I would say too long. And I'm just going down here to make sure I didn't miss any, what do you call it, chests. Jesus, this gun is interesting. It's like blades of fire. And that animation of him putting like the powder in the gun is cool. There we go. We got another inventory full. So I got to see what I gotta, you know, kind of trash. I'll get rid of like the lowest item number, or if I know that I have a melee weapon that I know that I'm not going to really use, I will dump that melee weapon. I try to keep most of the like shields and stuff like that, or I'll check my current gear. And in this particular game, you will constantly go into your inventory, make sure that you have the best gear, because things change a lot. Now, the next time I play this game, I will go through and check it out to see if there's a way to compare. I think there is a specific button you have to press in order to compare what you have currently equipped, and there might be a quicker way of switching out the equipment on the fly versus you actually have to go into the inventory. The PC may play a little bit quicker, but I've noticed even with Hogwarts Legacy, so for right now, you know that I'm playing this on my PlayStation 4. So I play everything on the game systems right now, whatever particular game that I have set up, and sometimes the loading in between menus takes a little bit of time to go through and load. But there might be a quicker option to do that. I'll check that information. I still have a little bit more research to check up on the previous game that we were playing too as well, the Marvel Alliance. There are some things that I have to check as far as things that need to be upgraded, what's the best upgrades, and do I need more simulation discs, that so on. Now, I know I'm probably crossing bounds in between games here, but I just want to keep everybody informed. That's what I'm doing here, so I try to make sure that I don't have any gaps, and anything that I learn, I will try to keep into every video. But I just try to, at least, you know, going through the video and seeing stuff now, it's like, oh, I gotta write some notes down and say, hey, where do I come up with this stuff, or where do I come up with that stuff, or what's the best gear I can get here. You know, we're just barely starting the game, and I'm pretty sure that if this game follows the Borderlands kind of formula, whatever we do here is going to be repeatable, and the next time we play the game, it'll be harder. We'll have better gear as well. So it's just one of those things where you just kind of continuously play the game. Now we're hitting about what? 34 minutes. Pretty much gonna end the whoa! The hell?
Quit freaking out. It's just a mimic. This is why I shoot every chest just to be sure.
Oh, it's moving towards me. Get away from me.
As the mimic dies, it belches out
Almost died there too. But yeah, so I'm gonna.
Read it aloud on the altar outside.
Oh, let me let her talk.
Nemesis.
Reading?
Out loud.
But yeah, so it's one of those things where or I'm going to be doing a couple of things of research to see what's the best thing as far as everything goes. It's one of those things where I want to try to keep everything informative and not just me playing a game. So I'm going to switch a little bit of the focus just by playing the game. It's also going to be like kind of how-tos and stuff like that. I may branch off and read somebody else's stuff or combine material as we go along the way. I'm not gonna tell you that I'm an expert at this game. There's multiple ways that you can play this game too. Hey, look, another guy. Or die. And more loot. Great. Now I gotta go in my inventory and find out what I gotta get rid of, because I want to take some of this stuff with me. But with the Game Pass thing, you know, Game Pass news, I want to go ahead and reiterate, it's not that I'm quitting on those particular games. You know, I have Diablo 4 that I haven't touched in a while. I'm going to have to go back into that one. What else do I have? I have the Star Wars Skywalker Edition, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Edition. I have that game. I actually bought it about a month ago, even though I had it on Game Pass. I have it on PC. If I had known that I was going to buy a laptop to stream, I would have just stuck with a PC version. But I didn't know if I was going to stick with this current configuration. So that's why I bought the Xbox edition. It was only like $20. And then I got the character pass as well. There's 2 character passes. They usually come out on sale anytime WB games are on sale. So I picked those up. And with Game Pass, I think I only paid like $18 for the game. I think it's the same thing with the Steam version of the game. I got the Steam version of the game, and I got the character passes when they were on sale. And a majority of the Lego games I got from Humble Bundle. I think I paid like $20, and I got about 10 of them or something like that. There's a great amount of games that I got from Humble Bundle, but getting back to the point, that's the reason why I actually bought it on the Xbox, because I was like, well, I gotta continue it. I can't make a video off of the computer edition because it is a memory hog. It's not quite optimized, but for a Lego game, it uses a lot of the video card and it uses a lot of the RAM. So if I were to kind of do videos, it would tank bad. Just keep in mind that I have an NVIDIA GTX 1650, I think, and so it's bare minimum. I know with all the money that I've kind of spent in the last month or so, I probably could have saved up and get an RTX, and that would have been better in my situation, but I would still have one PC. And that's why I was trying to offload to a different PC, because after watching a couple streamers, I found that having that capability, it opens up doors as far as what I can do. And so that's why I did what I did. But getting back to the point, I'm going to continue the series. So I have those games, A Knight's Tale, Knight's Quest I own. Majority of the games I've been doing on the channel is something that I do own.
And read out the Fate Maker's Creed.
So here we go.
Fate does not divide us. Fate brings us together.
Ooh, I like that. Fate brings us together. That's going on my vision board.
Do you really believe that, Tinker?
What? Nah, girl, that's just some fantasy butt crap. But I guess, fate brought us together. Play games. I don't know, whatever.
Alright guys, we're sitting about 40 minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. So just to reiterate what I was stating before, you know, we have the subscribe button. The subscribe button is always going to be at the bottom right hand corner. Our notification bell is going to be there too. And if you do choose to subscribe, go ahead and click that notification bell. That notification bell will let you know when I'm having a live or if I'm posting a video. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, dislike button, or comment. Any of those games that you want me to go ahead and hit up, go ahead and put that comment in the comment section. Until next time, guys, my name is Victor, aka Mozart II, and I'll see you in the next video.